everybody. Hello, hello. Good morning, afternoon, night, evening, whatever it is for you and where you are in the world. My name is Taylor and I am here with Aglex today to show you guys some of their different models of their grow lights. Aglex are the agricultural grow lights experts, and I'm so excited to show you guys some of their products today. We have their 2,000 and 3,000 watt cob lights with us, and we also have their new models, their K1000 and their K2000. The new models have a lot of really nice features, making your growing experience all the more easy and efficient, super user friendly, and very simple to use. So I'm really excited to show you guys that. Aglex is the brand for making your growing experience amazing. That is their aim, that is their goal, to bring you amazing grow light experiences. I've used Aglex for years and they are truly the best, so I'm very happy to be here today to show you guys some of their products. Do you know what Aglex stands for? It stands for Agricultural Grow Lights Experts. I want to know if you guys knew that already or if that was a surprise to you. Either way, their name is very true. It's very determinate of what their company does. They are the experts in grow lights. Literally, you will have such an amazing experience if you are a grower for plants, medicinal herbs, any kind of herbs. These are the best grow lights for any indoor growing. Really, you're going to have an amazing experience with these lights from Aglex. So in August, Aglex did have a giveaway, so I just wanted to shout out quickly congratulations to the winners of that giveaway, who were Ashley, Derek, Ryan, and Jason. There were 4 winners. They got a brand new G110, which is so cool. And so I just want to say congratulations to you guys if you're watching. That was a giveaway in August through their Instagram and Facebook. They had a competition. Basically, it was to guess what Aglex stood for. So if whoever could guess what Aglex stood for won free light. So I think that's a really cool opportunity that Aglex presented. And so if you're a grower, then I think that it would be good for you to go and follow them on Instagram and Facebook and Amazon and all of their platforms, so that when they have more giveaway events, you will be involved. It's a great opportunity, and I just think it's a really fun thing that Aglex do to have these little competitions. So yeah, definitely go and follow them on all their accounts, and you can keep up with them, up with their new models, updates from the company, and hopefully some giveaways like the one that they had in August. So great. Congrats again to Ashley, Derek, Ryan, and Jason. If you're watching, congratulations. That's so fun. So I want to tell you about the models that I have here today. So we have the cob lights here. This is the 2,000 watt cob. It's really nice, very efficient. I'm going to go through all the details of the products a little bit later on, but this is one of the models that I'm going to show you. So we have with us today the Cob 2000, the Cob 3000 watt, and then we have the new model, which is the K series. So this is the K1000. And then right here in front of me, I have the K2000 that's a bit bigger. So the K1000, you can see it's very sleek, very minimal, really nice LED lighting. It consumes 95 watts of energy, and it's perfect for 2x4 feet. And what is really special about the K series is that they are dimmable. So they have a dimmer that you can use very easily to intensify or decrease the lighting. As well, the K2000, which is right here, has that feature as well. So it's just a bigger area. It consumes 180 watts, and it's perfect for 3x4 feet. So you can see the size of this one compared to the 1000. This is the K2000. It consumes only 180 watts of energy, which is great. Then you have your cob lights, which I did show the other day. If you haven't seen, I can't wait to show you them today. This is the Cobb 2000, and it is, it's got 4 fans in the back, and it's perfect for 4x4 feet. And then you have hanging up the Cobb 3000, which I'll show you guys a little bit later. So I'm going to start getting into some of the details of the spec, the design, all of the good stuff about these lights. I'm going to start with the Cobb light right here. So this is the Aglex Cobb Grow Light. It's perfect for indoor vegging and flowering of plants. Of this light, they do have a 600 watt, 1200 watt, 2000 watt, which is this one, and a 3000 watt. And also, I wanted to mention, for these Cobb lights, there is a discount code today, which is 15 Aglex Cobb, 15 Aglex COB. That will get you 15% off of the Cobb lights. So keep that in mind while I'm showing you guys these lights. You can use that discount code to get 15% off. It's not going to be valid for too long, so if you want these lights, I would go and get them quickly, and you can use that code 15 Aglex COB. Anyway, let's get into it with the Cobb light. So this one, like I said, is the Aglex Cobb 2000 watt light. It is a full spectrum light, and it's suitable for all stages of plant growth. As you can see, you have your regular LEDs, and then you have your Cobbs here. So this advanced Cobb technology is going to deliver high intensity light, which is obviously great for efficient and fast planting, growing and flowering. So I want to show you guys the back of this because it's one of my favorite parts of their design. So you can see here, it has a humanized veg and bloom design. So you have your switches here. It's not that heavy, but I am going to set it down for a minute just so I can show you guys. So you have 2 switches here. It's so user friendly. It's so clear, which is one of my favorite things. You have bloom and veg. So these switches are very easy to switch on and off. And basically you just have your veg switch, which will be from seed to flowering. You're going to have your veg on, and then you can turn on the bloom switch, and it will turn on the Cobb lights, and that's for the flowering stage until the plant is fully developed. So just 2 switches, couldn't be more simple. All of the kind of like measurements of how intense the light needs to be and how much of it you need is already done for you with a flick of 1 switch. That is one of my favorite things about this design. It's so good. The humanized veg and bloom design, very, very amazing. Also, I do want to show you too on the back, the cooling system. You can see these fans. They're very big. They're taking up almost the entire surface area of the actual device itself. So you have 4 fans here for the 2000 watt, and it's a very, very efficient cooling system. So more cooling, bigger fans means less malfunctions, basically no malfunctions. So that's what's really great. And then also on the back here, there's all this really cool stuff. There is a daisy chain option. So if you have multiple lights, you can daisy chain them up. I'll just show you this. You can see here. So if you have multiple lights together in one room, there's no need to plug everyone into an individual power source. You have daisy chain options. So for example, here I have this one plugged into the power source already. And then you have the other end that will just go into this outlet here on the box. Now I'm going to put on my glasses and we can show you guys some of these lights. So, like I said, you have the humanized veg and bloom design. So I just want to show you guys this. It's going to get a little bright in here, so I hope you're ready. So basically, once you plant your seed, you're going to turn on, oh, I need to turn on my power source. You're going to turn on your veg function, and that's going to be the Cobb lights. As you can see, the 4 Cobb lights are going to turn on during veg. Then when you're ready for the flowering stage, well, when your plants are ready, you're going to turn on bloom. So I just click it just like that, and there goes all of my other LED lights, my red and blue LED lights, as well as my dimmer infrared lights. So that's how this works, and then I'm just going to switch that off for our eyes' sake. And then, like I said, it has the daisy chain effect. So the more you buy, the more cords you'll get. So if you bought 2, you'll get 2 of these, and you can daisy chain them together. Really simple to just put these cords, wire them up across the ceiling, whatever you need to do, so there's no mess, no fuss. I love that. So this one is the 2,000 watt, and then also there is the 3,000 watt available. They also have a 600 watt and a 1,200 watt, so different sizes, and then everything is according to the size of the light. So the 3,000 watt has 6 fans, the 1,200 watt has 2, and the 600 watt has just 1. So it goes like that. I love these lights. They're so great. Perfect for indoor growing. All of your indoor growing needs, these lights are going to be really, really helpful. And also, if you ever need to take it apart, super easy. There's just some screws, and it comes apart very easy. Everything is super user-friendly, and I just love these lights. They're really good. I'll show you the 3,000 watt later. And then you can also kind of infer what the 600 watt is like and what the 1,200 watt is like. It really just depends what size you need for your growing space. That's all. Then what I really want to show you is the K series, because this is their newest model, and I'm very, very excited about it. It has a lot of cool features, but not to mention it just is very sleek, very thin, very sleek. It looks great. This is the Aglex K1000. So you can see I'm just holding it by one hand on the driver. It's very, very simple. So like the Cobb lights, the K series is full spectrum. So it's like sun-like full spectrum, suitable for all stages of plant growth. And what's really fantastic about this model is that there is no more red and blue LEDs. There's no more red and blue diodes. So it's really nice on your eyes, which I can show you now. There's this protective feature here, which is I have not seen on any other grow lights. It's very, very easy, so you can see how I can just put it down. And I have no qualms about damaging the LED screen or anything like that. It is fully protected by those little platforms there. Very smart. Such a good idea. Okay, so I'm just going to show you guys how nice these are on the eyes. So I just plug it into my little power source there, and then I have my LED screen, and we have this dimmer here. So this dimmer has 0 to 100% true dimming, so you can adjust the light as your plants need. So Aglex will probably suggest that from planting the seed until the flowering stage, you want to be at around 30 or so. So I forgot to turn on this. There we go. So you can just notch it up to 30. So you can see there, it's much nicer on the eyes. There's no more red and blue lights. There's only red LED, and then you have a warm white and a cool white. So this is at about 30%. You can see the numbers are very clear. The dial is very, very user-friendly, and it's just very simple to turn up. And then it's much brighter. You can turn it down. You can see it's very, very, very effective. So once your plant gets to the flowering stage, Aglex is going to suggest that you use it at 100% light. But you can see it's a lot easier on the eyes. It's not so bad. I wouldn't stare directly into it like I just did, but anyway, it's still really, really great. So that's a really cool feature of this. This dimmer is really, really nice. And then I love these protective boards as well, so I can just put it down, no problem. Also on the K series, so I'll show you guys the K2000 as well, just so you can see it. It's just going to be with more lights, but all the same features. And there are no fans on these, so that means that there is no Noise, it's very quiet. You don't have to worry about noisy if your operation is going on in your home. We all are growing from all sorts of different places. So if you require it to be a bit quieter, no worries, there's no fans. And the reason this is able to have no fans is because of this aluminum pallet. It gives off very little heat. It takes it very efficiently, and so, effectively. And so this aluminum board is really important. And so it's very quiet, which is great. Again, these are perfect for indoor growing. Both the Cob and the K are great for indoor growing. They are pretty much the perfect indoor growing lights. I have never used more user-friendly lights. Also, what is great about the K1000 and 2000 is that they come fully assembled. So, especially for my ladies, if you're like me, when something comes and there's a million different parts, it's a bit of a headache and it's kind of confusing. I just want my light, I want it to come all together. When you order the Aglex K1000, it's going to come exactly like this. So it won't come with all the parts in different bags and directions to assemble it like other lights. I really haven't seen this kind of feature in any other grow lights and any other indoor grow lights, so I love that. When you order this light, it's going to come exactly like this, the driver, all of the plugs put together. Everything is set up for you, already assembled. Couldn't be easier. I really, really, really appreciate that about these lights. So this one is the Aglex 1000, and then you have the Aglex the K1000, and then you have the K2000 here. Again, this one is the Cob 2000 watts, and then we have over there the 3000 watt, and also for the Cob lights, they come in 600 watts and also 1200 watts. So you have all those different sizes. Okay, so I want to show you guys some of the qualities of these like in action. So for this Cob light, it's much brighter and it's much more efficient than previous models. So it has high precision, 90-degree lens, reliable Cob technology. These Cob lights are very, very good, and it will ensure high PPFD, and 98% of the light source will be absorbed by your plants completely, which is just fantastic. It's good to know that the Cob technology ensures that 98% of the light source will be absorbed by your plants. What's that going to do for us? That's going to make our plants healthier. It's going to make them happier. It's going to bring us better results. It's going to go quicker. We're going to save money, save time, save energy. It's going to be great. So the full spectrum humanized veg and bloom design, and also the the daisy chain is really great. So the full spectrum allows it to be used for all stages of plant growth, which is great. So you have veg for when you plant your seeds up until the stage where they're flowering. So whereas the K1000 and 2000 have they have a dial in which you have the options to go all different numbers. This one is already done for you. You have veg, you have bloom, and so that's all you need to do is just hit a switch and it's going to be done for you, which is great. You can switch them off and on at any time, and you don't have to unplug it, and there is also no unnecessary electric waste. It's very clear what it's doing and when it's doing it. And the daisy chain will help you connect multiple lights, so don't worry about a tangle of wires or a mess of any kind like that. That can be a major headache and just something that when we're in the process of growing indoors, we don't need. So that's just eliminated, which is really, really nice. These K1000 and K2000 lights don't have the daisy chain, but they have some other really great features of them. So I'll show you those in a minute. So on this Cob light here, this efficient cooling system with the fans Like I said before, it's going to give you I'm actually not going to turn the lights on. I'll take these off for a minute. It's going to give you a really long-lasting lifespan, and it makes these fans super low maintenance, so you really won't run into problems. These fans do a lot of work for keeping your lights in good shape, healthy, and happy. There's a larger aluminum heat sink, and the big fans are just very, very high quality. The lights themselves just give off very little heat. So basically all these features, the less heat that the lights give off, the big efficient fans, cooling, it's just going to extend the lifetime of your product, which is always great. It's always good to save a little bit on that. Then on top of that, these cob lights are energy saving. So they are giving off 2,000 watts. This one, for example, gives off 2,000 watts, but it only consumes 408 watts, which is amazing. In the 3,000, it only consumes 665 watts. So the 3,000 watt light only consumes 665 watts. The 2,000 watt light only consumes 408 watts, which is just amazing. I think for all of us in the growing industry, we can always try to be, energy saving and not, be excessive with the amount of energy we consume. Not all lights can say that they are actually committed to being energy saving. Aglex is a brand that is committed to that, so that's one of the reasons why I love them. Essentially, what this light is going to do for you is going to shorten the growing life cycle. It's going to let you gain more harvest per year, which means oftentimes more money. It only provides effective light, so only the light that the plants need for growing is provided. No general lights happening. So your growing time is going to be reduced. Your cost of the operation is going to be reduced. It does a lot of really good things for you. I'm going to plug this one in one more time just to show you guys one part of it that is sometimes a source of confusion. Let me put on my lights here. My glasses. So when I turn this around, so I'm going to go ahead and first put this on veg. So you can see veg is just the cob lights. That's until your plant starts to flower. Once you get to the flowering stage, you can go on and hit bloom, and then you're going to get all of the red and blue lights. So just one thing that is worth noting is that there are infrared lights. So you see these two lights here and this one, they are a bit dim. They look pretty dim. They look different than the other lights. But those are infrared lights. I'm going to turn it off now. Those are infrared lights, so they are supposed to be that way. Actually, they're very, very good. They're necessary, actually, for the growing process. So on this 2,000 watt, there are 2 infrared lights. On the 2,000 watt, you have 2 infrared lights. On the 3,000 watt, you have 4 infrared lights. So just keep that in mind when you go to buy these cob lights. When you receive it, it's not broken. Those are infrared lights, and they are important. Also, after all of that, I want to say that Aglex cob lights have a 3-year warranty. So that's just one of my favorite things about the brand itself. They're a small, dedicated company. If any of you have experience with Aglex before, I think you might know that their customer service is second to none. They're really dedicated not only to what they do, but to their customers. So if you have any problems with your device, you have a 3-year warranty, guaranteed. All these features are going to make sure that it doesn't malfunction anyway, but if it does, Aglex will send you any parts that are broken. They are going to be there for you very, very quickly. And I can say from personal experience that that is what will happen. So I just want to quickly show you this 3,000 watt, which is hanging up over here. So I'm going to put on my glasses. As you can see, it's clasped here and it's just hanging up by hooks. Really, really easy. So when you order your light, you're going to also get the chains to hang it up. They're going to come like this. So it's really, really easy, simple design. They're just hooks and clasps, and it has loops on the back to hang it up. Then you can see, you just plug it into your power source here, and then you have your veg and bloom design. So you can see how this is hanging up here. Very, very, very simple for me to use. It's right at my body height. Obviously, depending on your own operation, it will be maybe a different height, but for the standard kind of where it can hang, it can be right at body height. So it's so easy for me to reach these two switches. So simple. So like I said, there I'm just going to turn on the veg function, and my plants are going to start to grow. My seeds are going to start to enter into the flowering stage, which is great. Once my plants start flowering, I'm going to go ahead and click bloom. So easy, and that's it. So then once that is done, you can just leave it. You don't need to worry. You don't need to do anything except for watch your plants and their process, and once they're finished, you can just click it off so simply, and you can hear the fans immediately when I start turning it on, the fans start doing their job. Very, very efficient, very, very simple, user-friendly, and I love that. This is the 3000 watt, by the way, so it's got 6 fans, it's got 4 infrared lights, and the cob lights, it has 6 cob lights, and it is very, very, it's got a nice big surface area. So for our bigger operations, this is your go-to. Really, really great. Okay. Also, it's worth pointing out that the 3000 watt does not need to daisy chain because it's just so big. Okay, so on to my K series of the Aglex lights. Let's talk about the K1000 here. So this consumes 95 watts. So it's the K1000, it consumes only 95 watts, and it's perfect for 2x4 feet. So the K1000 is great for 2x4 feet, and it is dimmable, which we love. So let me get on my little glasses again. Okay, so it's dimmable, like I said. So right when you turn it on, it is easy on the eyes, that's for sure. It's not really harsh on your eyeballs. So you can have it, that's at about 30 there. And then you can take it up once your plant starts flowering all the way up to 100%. But there is a dimmer for every stage. So whatever you think that is necessary for your plants, you can go ahead and do that. So you know your plants best. So it's 100% dimming. There's no fan. There's no noise. It's very quiet and very sleek. It's nice and small. This is the 1000. It's really, really good. So also when you're turning it on, you can go all the way from 0 to 100%. So when it's on 0%, it's truly turned off. And when you even get it to 1%, it's going to be turned on just a little bit. So it's very accurate. So other lights, maybe when you go to 0%, the light is still going a little bit, or it will only actually start the ability to dim at around 10%. This light will begin, you can adjust it from before 10%. You can go from 1, now I'm at 10, now I'm at 20, now I'm going up at 80, 90, all the way to 100. And then what's just great about this one is that when you go down to 0, you can see it's fully turned off. There's not any kind of like residual light happening, which is great. Energy saving, of course. And then also the protective design. So you have these two little platforms here. This is Aglex specific. I haven't seen any other lights with this design, and it's very, very smart. So I think Aglex is constantly committed to putting in these little details that will make your product last longer and give you a longer shelf life for your product. So not to mention they have a 3-year warranty, but with these little platforms, when you want to take down your light, maybe you're going to clean it, maybe you're going to move it from place to place, or whatever you have to do, you can just put it right down on the table. You don't have to worry about scratching the surface of the lights or ruining any of the LED. It's not going to happen because these little beams, small, but very, very effective and very smart. Just, it's the little details that matter, I think. Also, the driver is UL certified. So on both the 2000 and the 1000, the driver is UL certified driver. It's waterproof, it's reliable, it's stable. So you can have confidence in these lights that they are of the highest quality. They are UL drivers. You can always count on UL. And so you know that this is going to be good and long lasting. It's waterproof, it's reliable, very reliable. So you can have confidence in these lights that they are going to last you a long time and be good to you. Also, like I said before, they are, not only are they very easy to use with the dimming function and just the singular plug, but also they are fully assembled when you buy it. It's pre-assembled. You get it, plug it in, and you're off. That's all you have to do. So certainly other lights from other sellers that I've seen, you do need to assemble them by yourself. And it's just a hassle that I don't think any of us really want or need, because we're all looking to save time, save our energy, and get to our growing process as soon as we can. So I love that. I love that part of these lights. Okay, so just a little overview of all of the features of this amazing light here. It will make your planning easier. It's going to increase your yields, improve your crop quality, and then you have this very, very, very convenient 0 to 100% dimming function. I've not seen any lights that really genuinely give you 0 to 100. So you have 0 and you can turn it on, and that's just literally at 1, and that's maybe at 10. It goes all the way up to 100, and it's very, very accurate. You have a UL power supply. You have the aluminum cooling system here. So no fans, no noise, no racket, and it's already pre-assembled, which is great. And you have this protective design. It's going to last you so long. I love this protective design. And also, I just love all of the assurances that I can get from this product, knowing that it's going to be long lasting, that it's got the proper certifications, and that there's all of these little qualities of it that are just going to make everything so much easier for me. I very, very much appreciate that. So these lights are really, really great. Also, the K1000 and 2000 are both energy saving as well, because it's Aglex and that's what they do. So the K1000 only consumes 90 watts. And the K2000 consumes only 180 watts. So it's really, really energy saving, which is just fantastic. Even more so than the Cobb lights, these K lights are energy saving. The 1000 is only consuming 90 watts and the 2000 is only consuming 180. So I love that. It helps me sleep at night. It makes me feel good. So just essentially, these lights are going to shorten your growing life cycle. You're going to gain more harvest per year, providing effective light that the plants need for the whole growing process. You're going to reduce your growing time and your overall costs. So I think anybody who is watching, if you have used Aglex before, definitely let us know what you think of them in the comments. For me, Aglex is one of the most relatable, reliable companies that I have ever used or worked for or worked with or just used the products of. They have customer service that is so dedicated, and I really appreciate that. And that's probably why there's a 3-year warranty on all of their products, which I really, really love. So as well as the Cobb lights, these K1000 and 2000 lights do have a 3-year warranty. So you have your UL driver and it's you have your protective design and stuff. It's unlikely really that things will go too wrong. But if they were to, you know that you have a 3-year warranty. You can contact Aglex on Amazon, Facebook, Instagram, email them, any way you want to get in contact with them. They'll get back to you right away. And so it will be very, very, very efficient, and anything that is broken or malfunctioning or anything, it will be replaced right away. Guaranteed. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to use this K1000. I'm just going to hang it up in our little grow tent over here. So like I said, when you get the Aglex lights, it's going to come with these 2 wire chains to hook it up to your ceiling beams or your beams wherever they are. Whoa. Okay, so you have these 2. I'm going to go ahead and hook this into these little hooks here. So I'm just going to show you guys how to use this and how really easy it is to do. So first I'm just going to hook this one into here. It's just a clasp, just like that. And then I'm going to do my second one. So there's 4 of these, and you have 2 hooks for the ceiling. So there's my one side done. And then I'm going to do the other side. So this is, in terms of assembly, this isn't really technically assembly, I guess, but this is all that you have to do. This is the only thing that is required of you when you get these lights. So I would say these lights are also really good for like first-time growers, someone who is not so familiar with the whole process. It's very, very simple, very user-friendly. It's not intimidating at all. So I think it's really, really good. Even if you were just hanging it like in your closet or something, which is something that I know I'd have done before. Why not use this one? So here we go. You have it on these 2 hooks. You can see it supports the weight entirely, perfectly, easily. It took me not even a minute to hook those on. Now I'm going to take it over here to the tent. You can see it's hooked up to the power supply already. And I can just go ahead and hook it up just like that. 1 hook, 2 hooks, and it's done. Actually, I'm going to turn it around so you guys can see the dimming function. Okay. I'm going to hook it this way. There we go, because I want you guys to see this surface edge. Then we have a power supply right over here, so let me just not ruin any of my beautiful plants over there. And oh no. Oh, actually, there's not a power supply. Okay, I'll do it over here. Okay, I'm just going to plug this in here. This one. This is one of those like protective sockets that really doesn't let you get electrocuted. Bear with me for a second, guys. Okay. Whew. I did it. Okay, so I'm just turning on this power source now, and now I'm going to show you guys this when it's hanging up. So you can see very sleek, very minimal. If you compare it to the kind of 3,000 watt cob light, there's a big difference here, right? This is just this aluminum tray that is going to take all the heat. It's really efficiently, there's no fans. There is only this driver and the dimmer here. So, like I said before, you can just start it at 0%, so simple. So you have your plants down there, and then once your plants are, once your seeds are planted and they're in the seed stage, you can keep it at about 30, maybe 40, up to you. The cool thing about this is it's entirely up to you, so you can play with it and figure out what works best for you, and it's very, very accurate, whatever stage you're going to put it at. So from seeding to flowering, you might want to go 30, 40, up to you though. And then once you get to bloom and your plants start flowering until they're fully developed, you can go ahead and crank it all the way up to 100. So that is at 100% light. And you can see this very, very easy to use design. It's totally up to you how you want to do it. And then also what I love is the peace and quiet. I hear nothing, there's no fan, which is such a treat, to be honest. If you compare it to kind of the cob light. You can see I just turned it on, and the fan it's not too loud, to be honest, compared to some other fans that I've heard, but it certainly is louder than this one that is dead silent. So that is the Aglex K1000 here hanging up. It's beautiful, it's sleek, super easy, super user-friendly. Great if you are, just kind of simple. It's no hassle. It's very easy to use. And hanging it up was a breeze as well. So simple. So, all of that being said, Aglex products, all of them, have a 3-year warranty. So these cob lights, the K1000 and the K2000, there's a 3-year warranty. So the best way to get in touch with them if you're having any problems with your lights is to contact them on their Amazon, Facebook, Instagram, or you can just email them. So their email will be readily available to you. If you're here on any platforms watching this live, you can also sound off in the comments, and Aglex will respond to you right away if you have any questions, concerns. If you already have Aglex products and you want to know about the products you already have, or these great ones that I showed you today, you can always contact them. And then there's a 3-year warranty, you guys. So it's such a weight off of our shoulders to know there's a warranty. I think it makes it very, very, very worth purchasing when you have a warranty. So I also want to just tell you guys about the code for the cob lights again. So the cob light, which today I showed you the 2000 watt and the 3000 watt, but there is also a 600 watt and a 1200 watt. So you have 4 sizes for the cob lights, and for those you have a discount code of 15%, which is 15 Aglex COB. So the K1000 and the K2000 do not have a discount code for today, but the cob lights do, and that's 15 Aglex COB. 15 Aglex COB, that's gonna get you 15% off of these beautiful lights. So many cool features that I just showed you guys. Super duper worth it, and that 15% code will not be available forever. So I would definitely go and use it as soon as you can. It might expire any day now, so definitely if you want them, use that code 15 Aglex COB. Wow, this has been so great. So this was a stream of 2 models for the brand Aglex, the Agricultural Grow Lights Experts. I hope that you guys can see, I hope that I gave you guys enough information to see just how amazing these lights are and how much they're going to elevate your growing experience. They're really, really great. I love them. I couldn't be more supportive of this brand, and I think a lot of you guys are too, from what I see all over Aglex's Facebook and Amazon and Instagram. These lights are such good quality, and people really have the best things to say about them. They're an amazing company. They're small, they're dedicated, they are passionate about their products, they're passionate about what they do. I really appreciate that. It's not just some big company who's just trying to make your money. Aglex is actually really there for us, so I love that. So let's just do a quick review of the products that we showed today. First, we showed the Cobb 2000 watt, which is right here, which is consuming 408 watts of energy, and it is perfect for 4x4 feet of growing space. Then you have your Cobb 3000 watt, which is a bit bigger. It's going to consume 655 watts of energy, and it's perfect for 5x6 feet. 5x6 feet of growing for the Cobb 3000, 4x4 feet growing for the Cobb 2000, and on both the Cobb lights you have your 15% off discount code 15 Aglex COB. Don't forget it. Then you have the K lights, so you have your K1000, the smaller one that I hung up earlier. It consumes 95 watts, and it is perfect for 2x4 feet, so it's a bit smaller. Then it's also dimmable. So you have your dimmable K1000 perfect for 2x4 feet. Then you have your also dimmable K2000, which consumes 180 watts, and it's perfect for 3x4 feet. So this is the K2000. The K1000 and 2000 are their newest models, and so they have some of the best new features. The dimmable lights, the pre-assembly, the protective design, so many cool things. And the cob lights also have tons of awesome features as well. I mean, you know, Aglex lights are just the best. So that's what we showcased you today. And don't forget about the 15% discount code, 15AGLEXCOB. So you guys, that is it for me today. Thank you very, very much for watching my live streaming, watching my me and my cool glasses here. I had such a good time. I feel so lucky to cooperate with Aglex. They are such an awesome brand. I've been doing this for some years, and Aglex is really my first choice go-to brand for all my indoor growing. I really, really recommend them. They are so personable, so kind, passionate, dedicated. It's such a great company, you guys. I can't recommend them more. So we're coming to an end now. And as we finish up this live, I just want to remind you guys to go and place your order now. Don't miss the discount code. Don't miss the opportunity right now to chat with Aglex on Facebook or Amazon or Instagram, any of their platforms. We're here. We're chatting to you guys. And I would go and make those purchases now. The K-Series, so many cool features. The cob lights are fantastic. All of them are super reliable and great. Don't forget also, follow Aglex on Facebook, on Instagram, on Amazon, and check out if they have any more giveaways. That will be great for us indoor growers. Why not have a chance to win some free stuff every once in a while? There's no telling when it will be, so go on and follow them and give them a little love. And thank you guys so much for watching. This has been amazing, and I will see you next time. My name's Taylor, and this was our live stream for Aglex.